Hi, this is Brad, and I want to show you how to change the grips out on a Smith Wesson Bodyguard series 38 special. This is the pistol that I'm talking, or the revolver I'm talking about, and I had gone on YouTube and tried to find a good explanation that took you through how to remove the grip, how to install the new grip. I'm going to be replacing the grip that's on this, which this thing has a lot of recoil. Basically hurts your hand when you shoot it. I bought this for my wife and really don't like the fact that it is so rough on your hand, and so I got a aftermarket. This aftermarket grip is made by Hogue, and it's specifically made for this model gun. So now I just want to show you how to remove this grip that's on here, the factory grip, and install a new aftermarket grip. Okay, so let's start with I'll try to do a little bit closer up of the butt of the gun here. You can see this hole right down here at the bottom. That hole's got a little metal pin in it, and basically all you need to do is take a hole punch, and that would be something like this, just a standard hole punch that's about the same diameter here on the tip as this hole is. And you take that and insert it into that hole, put it on top of a towel or something soft, and basically just hammer this thing and it'll start to come out. And you'll see it once it starts, it'll come out fairly easily, and you'll end up with this thing sticking out, and you can just pull it out. When you do that, the grip basically just slides right off. So it's pretty simple to do. All right, so let's set that aside for a minute. I want to show you the Hogue aftermarket grip, and this thing, if you notice, it comes, you have the grip itself, you got an instruction book, and then down here at the bottom, you want to make sure you see this little cavity down here. It's got this little pin, and you're going to need that to go in here after you put this on. All right, so basically this part comes out. All right. Okay. All right, so this is the Hogue grip, and I want to show you inside the grip. It says in the instruction manual that what you need to do is there's 4 little pieces of plastic inside of here called molars, and it refers to that in the instruction manual of the book and tells you to remove these. Well, when you look inside this thing, it doesn't look like there's anything that's removable in there, but there is. And these molars that I'm talking about are, and I'll kind of try to point to these, they're these 1, 2, 3, 4 little pieces right here. And so basically what you do is get something like a small screwdriver, and you can kind of stick that screwdriver underneath the edge of that little plastic piece, and it'll pop out. See how that piece just pops out? And this is what it looks like. And there's 4 of those in here. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the rest of them, because the instruction manual asks you to remove the rest of them so that it will fit properly in this gun. So that's 2. Here's the other ones, 3 and 4. And just anything you have to pry those out of there, and they'll come out. There's the 4. The next thing we're going to do is the instruction manual tells you, this is that little pin I was talking about that was down here in the bottom of this package. And that little pin, what you're going to do is just take off one of the nuts on that screw, and down in the bottom you can see the bottom of the grip of the gun. There's a hole right there. And so what you're going to do is just put that inside that hole, and then you're going to screw that back on. And after you get that back on, you want to make sure, you want to tighten it on both sides and really just hand tighten it and make sure that it's centered so that you have the same amount of the screw sticking out on this side and on this side, so that it's centered on the grip, and just kind of hand tighten that. Okay, so we've got the pin in with the 2 hex screws on each side, and now you want to just get like a pair of needle nose or something like that and tighten these up. After you make sure that they're equal distance here, tighten it up. Don't need to over tighten it. And now we're ready to put on the grip. Okay, here's the grip we're going to be putting on. This is the direction it goes. And if you look down inside of here, you'll see some grooves that go all the way down. You see this groove pattern right here? Goes all the way down. That's going to fit, the pin is going to fit inside those grooves. So what you're going to do is you're going to put that in here so that it fits inside the grooves, and it'll just slide right down in the grooves. Okay. Okay. I now got the butt cap in place, and that's what it looks like when it's fully in place. And I actually kind of used a wooden block. When I got it almost all the way in, you have to spread this out right here to get that one piece in I was showing you. After you get it in there most of the way, it'll be sticking out maybe 1/8 of an inch, and you could actually just kind of butt the end of it down on a piece of wood block, something like that, to get it firmly in place. But that's what it looks like, and there it is, ready to fire, and I hope that my wife enjoys it.